No.
Worm, no.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Trying to get the dog to sit down. Girl, sorry I'm a couple minutes late. It's not Pam's fault this time. Gosh. Somebody at the Ark needed a ride home, so we didn't get out till late, and you know how that goes.
Yep, and I just got out of the shower, and I was rushing to get here on time, and then you weren't here.
Worm, I think that's enough. You just spilled coffee on me. Now get down. That's enough. Get down. Let's see who's here. Who is up in here? There's Pam. Gina French. Hey, Gina. How are you? Good to see you. Bunny Viper. And Mark Sterlson.
Nona, hi.
All right. You're a little bit ahead of me. There's two Cooley for Schooly. Hey, hey. But yeah. I gave somebody a ride home, and we had a busy day. We had one yesterday, and we're having one tomorrow, getting lots of pets adopted and getting new
Well,
pets.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, and new
There's
pets.
Grasshopper.
Hey, Grasshopper. What's shaking? Drink this coffee down a little bit.
So how's your weather over there?
Oh, it's been beautiful today. It was in the 60s, a little breezy,
Oh
sunny.
my gosh, in the 60s?
But we're going back into another cold. It was in the 30s last night, and tonight it's going to be in the upper 20s, I think. And it's going down 10 degrees every day for the next 3 or 4 days. So
we had a high of 23 today.
nice.
But tomorrow it's going to be in the 30s, and then a couple days later on in the week, it's supposed to even get up into the 40s, which is wonderful for this time of year. I can't even imagine 60s right now. 60s is like way out there.
Yeah.
Dragon Lair, Black Powder, Aquatics,
Aqua Gardens in. Welcome. Did you see Dee Dee's little video she does that she posts about the schedule for each day? Did you see it?
I didn't see it today yet.
Well, when she got to you, she said you never know what's going to be on there, and she said it's fish and art, and people come in and do art and weather, and I thought weather. It's talking about the weather. Old people like to talk about the weather.
Oh my gosh, Dragon Lair said it was 76 there today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I bet, because we had in the middle 60s here. It's beautiful.
We had 23 today. Yay! Tomorrow I think it's supposed to be up to like 36 or something like that. It's going to be above freezing anyway, which is wonderful.
That is nice. Very
and then, like say, a couple days later on in the week, it's actually going to hit into the 40s, which is really, really nice for this time of year. It's been in the 50s and raining all day. Well, I checked, and the routing numbers that I could find on stuff, there's still a lot of stuff that's still on its way. I think it got delayed between the holidays and the weather, but I'm not too worried about anything that's not there yet. It should be getting there. And I'm going to check tomorrow at my mailbox and see if anything came back and make sure I get it to the post office tomorrow. So, because sometimes stuff comes back here. I don't know why half the time, but it's whatever.
You back again? Can you not knock the coffee
BJ,
on? Hello. Bless her. Worm's sisters are getting adopted and going to North Carolina tomorrow.
North Carolina? Oh.
Yeah, about 3 hours away. Our limit's 2 hours, but I went ahead and made the appointment because she sounded really good talking to her.
I keep wanting to call her Pugsley. I think you should call her Pugsley.
No, her name is Worm, so she's going to keep her name. Pam's calling her Pugsley. Pam don't know, damn it. But anyway, yeah, the people did great in their first interview, so they get a second one tomorrow, and they're going to go for sure. So I'm going to take her
29 in Northwest Montana. What part of are you up by? Like Northwest would be up by Glacier National Park, and I can't remember the names of the towns up there right now. I haven't seen BJ for a little bit. How you doing, BJ? Are you doing good?
Hey, BJ. She commented
Back
on
in
one of my
Valley. Okay.
videos. I know my hand's on the screen, but I don't care.
Someday I might move up there, Gina, because I want to move back to Montana one of these days when I can.
Well,
I like Montana.
I bet they appreciate that, Dragon Lair. I don't see how those little tiny birds survive when it's so cold. Wow. You're going to see your sisters off tomorrow. Yeah, we're getting with that big black cat that always comes and sits and wants to be held like a baby on your shoulder. He's getting adopted tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the people that are adopting him, her name's Dottie. They came. She said, "You had let us come to the house and adopt our kitten. When we got our first cat, we had it 16 years." And I don't remember that, but I was a lot more risky back then, I guess. Yep, been doing it for a minute. Look at her. Pam don't know names for little girls. Pugsley. No. Mark says he has enough problems without worrying about black powder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I was trying to think. I think Mario is 14 now. Seems like, yeah, I know he is because I moved back from the East Coast back to Montana in 2009, and we adopted Mario. He was abandoned that first summer that we were back, so he was born in 2009.
How did you like the thumbnail, or did you see one?
I saw it, and what is it?
Driving home.
Oh, okay.
Driving home, trying to set up the stream because I was running late. And I'm like, I don't no way I can drive and navigate this phone and find a picture. So I just snapped what was out my window and put it on there. Nothing special, but it was sunset. I'm cleaning up a 9-inch cast iron skillet.
Oh, yeah, it'll be worth it when you get done, though. You have to
I'm
use a
still,
chisel to get the piles of rust off of it. Salt works really well, too. I mean, if you get a rag and a little bit of water and some salt and get the salt wet and
yeah.
just kind of like
And put a little
scrub at
lemon.
it works pretty well.
And put a little lemon in it too. That'll help too.
Yeah.
I've got 2 iron skillets, but I never use them. One was my granny's and one is my mother's. She didn't know I have it.
There's nothing like cooking with a cast iron skillet, though. They work so well. I like them so much.
They're good to help get your iron up because the iron will leach out of them.
Yeah.
Into the food.
And I guess like that's one of the reasons that they aren't supposed to sell like Teflon anymore is because Teflon used to leach out into the food too.
Hey, George.
That's why they don't sell Teflon pans anymore. Hey, George. And that explains a lot what's wrong with us, Bob.
Exactly. I can't wait till 10 years when they say whatever this product is they're selling at Walmart. They have all different sizes of bowls and stuff made out of it, and it's some kind of rubber or plastic, and you can eat soup out of it, salsa, anything, and then just take a paper towel and wipe it out, and it's clean.
Huh. I haven't seen that.
Amazing. Yep. And they're really cheap. My niece had them for Christmas, and I'm like, oh, I've got these. She was washing hers, though. I don't wash mine.
Sky Dancer, hello. What did you get into, Sky, that's making you
Sky
choke?
Dancer.
Huh?
Buy them at yard sales and flea markets.
Choking on, huh?
What are you going to do with it, Dragon Lair, when you get it done? Are you going to sell it? I'll have to set this phone down. I didn't have my tripod. Sorry. Sorry. That's better. That's better.
You know, years before us and Teflon and stuff, there was the whole thing with pewter.
I don't remember that.
Well, no, that was before us, but it used to they used to like make beer mugs and stuff out of it,
Yeah.
and it would leach into the drinks and stuff, and a lot of people got poisoned from it.
What's
And
impure?
one of the symptoms of poisoning from it was you'd go into kind of a coma, and that's where people would go into comas, and their loved ones would think they were dead, and they would bury them, and then they would come back to life, like basically they were buried alive.
Hey, Mike.
And that's when they started like tying bells onto people's toes and having the bells up on top of the grave, so that if the bells started ringing, they knew to dig you up again. I'm sorry, but that's actually true.
If I get down under there, I don't want any bells on my toes. I'm gonna stay down there. Enough is enough.
Mike, there's Mike and
Yep.
Lisa Sparkman.
Yep. All the best people, all the coolest people.
Oh, my hair is wet and the house is kind of cool, and I'm sitting here kind of shivering a little bit.
Well, it's too early to say
Getting
what
dry off so I don't catch pneumonia.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm trying to decide what project I want to work on this evening. I don't have any maintenance, any water changes or snake poop to scoop or cat litter poop to. I don't have anything to do maintenance wise, so I need to work on a project. But I don't know which yet. Maybe I should finish putting that pond together.
You know, Worm is looking more and more sure of herself and confident than she was when you first got her and you would hold her. She
Oh
always
my
looked like
God.
she was a little bit like keeping one eye on you, not scared of you, but not wanting, like she wasn't wanting to do something wrong. And now she just looks a lot more confident and happy. I think she's settling in good.
I sit on the side of the bed, and as soon as I start to lean back, she grabs my shoulder and pulls me on back and gets on my chest and pulling on my face to try and lick me in the mouth every night. And I'm like, we're just laying down to go to sleep. I've held you for 7 hours today. Just something about getting on the bed is so exciting. What happened? Did I drip it? Did I drip it? Yeah, I'm sure sad about her sisters leaving, but they're getting a dream home. I mean, really nice people. The lady that's getting her and her mother came too. They're both nurses. So I like that. So she was trying to get her mother to move in with her, and she was wanting to sell her mother's house with her and her husband. And the little black one, the little black chug, Terry, that's the one I was going to get if we had split them all up. She never got out of the mother's lap. So I said, I bet you're moving in now with her. So, yeah. I miss eating the sweet paint chips. What?
He's talking about we're talking about lead poisoning, which explains a lot about Grasshopper too.
Did they still have leaded paint back then? See, I always think
It hasn't been that long since we've had lead in the paint. In fact, if you look back at like Christmas ornaments from the 40s and 50s and stuff, and the advertisements for paint, it'll brag about having lead in it.
Yeah. Guess. Hey, Lori.
And some places like Libby, Montana is well known for having like they're like basically having to redo the whole town because all the houses have asbestos in them.
Mm.
So they're like basically like, yeah, you don't want to buy a house up in Libby.
Okay, look at this as one of Sarah's drawings. And you see the two twin things, right?
Yeah.
That are belly to belly. And then what is the thing underneath them? Is it a rabbit with floppy ears or a man?
Or a cat.
Right?
I don't know.
I know.
Hey, Happy New Year, Long Family Show. Monster Fish Gal, hi.
Lead. Well, I think I will try to put 30 minutes in on putting that pond up. You're supposed to have two people, and that's why I'm hating doing it. And my snake, my Brazilian rainbow boa, is really settling down. Or not settling down, but starting to get active and not be so skittish. And it stays out and watches me and moves around.
Probably measuring you, seeing if you're small enough to eat or not.
If it can swallow me, it deserves a prize. I'm always checking my uh, locks on it. It's double locked in there. I never see it go up though toward the top, even though they are semi arboreal. I never see it up there. And my little anoles that came with it are doing good. Oh, I had a fight the other night in here. Two of my young ball pythons, those nice ones I got. Oh my God, they got in a fight.
Really?
One ate its mouse, frozen thawed mouse, and the other one, the one that's the killer bee that has that neurological
Yeah, the
gene
female.
that cause it to shake. Yeah, that one. Then I can't remember her name for some reason. The other one is Lotus, and the other one over here is Cameo, but I can't remember her name. Damn it. Anyway, she was still swallowing her because it takes her a while to position it, and she's just a little slower. And I got him away from her a little bit. He just smelled it and was coming that way. And I looked away, and the next thing I know, they were writhing in a ball of just, I mean, going at it. And I'm like, oh my God! It took me like 2 or 3 minutes to get them untied, untangled over a mouse. And they sleep together. They're so sweet. I miss their thing, and they stick their little heads out and come out and look at me and over a mouse, just like kids or something. So I'll have to watch that. He's quite a bit bigger than her, and it was her mouse. I gave it back to her. He got it away from her, but I gave it back to her. I got it away from him. Other people talk about their kittens. I talk about my snakes. Yeah. Tell Blackie and Sarah how much I love your shirt, Sarah. Peach colored shirt. I can't tell the truth. I know it's not orange and it's not yellow. I don't know what it says on the listing for it on there. I can't remember. But I love the color. I've worn it like 3 times. People are starting to think it's the only shirt I've got, I think. Yeah, it's that one. And I've worn the dragon once or twice. Dan's dragon. Yeah, I was just reading that, BJ. Oh, that you'd already typed that when I was reading it. Yeah, I love it too. She's holding onto my neck. Look at her. She's like a spider monkey with those legs. Worm, you're holding onto my
Daniel
neck.
Keeping Fish, hello.
Hey, Daniel. Hope you're doing well. This one reminds me of Sammy. Something, something about it. I think it's the tail. It actually looks like my snake. It lays like that with its head tilted so it can see over this way. Poor Star.
Hi, Bruiser.
Hey, Bruiser.
Hi, Melvin.
Should get Winston's remains back tomorrow. You know, I had the dog named Winston. I'm sure you noticed that when I would talk about him back then, Mike. He's buried out here by the picket fence in the yard. Got 4 of them buried there within 2 years. Boom, 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 boom. That was a lot of loss, let me tell you. I love my dogs. My granddaughter, that's 9 years old, got to handle a black and yellow, California king snake for the first time, and she actually liked it. Yeah, bumblebee, awesome. Yeah, they don't feel like you think they're going to feel like. That's for sure. Some snakes feel a little cool, but sometimes your hands are warm, and sometimes they are cooler, to the touch. That's awesome. Yeah, you know what to get her for her birthday. Her daddy will kill you. Are you streaming to my? Hey, Melvin. Melvin, thank you for sharing your links with me.
Hi,
I now
3G.
I now work, hey 3G, at the Arc, or volunteer at the Arc 5 days a week, so I don't have any life. I sleep late and get up in time to get over there like at 11, and then do what I can do after here at 5.
No.
I'm spending more and more time on TikTok and Instagram.
Hi.
Understandably more.
Hello.
Who?
Vibes. Daniel, hello.
Oh, vibes. I was hearing Mike's. Hey, Tommy. Silver Creek. Legacy Aquascaping. Tommy Boy. Nobody ever calls me Bobby Boy anymore.
Paul McCarthy, hi.
Hey, Paul. Hope you're doing well. Feeling better. I would like to get a panel sometime of some of these people that are in the chat all the time, but have them on a panel or something. There's an idea for the Tennessee Fish Mafia. Maybe if Ed asks them, they'll do it. Hey, Daniel. We've been after Dragon Lair, my cast, for a while, that he works all the time. Getting there slowly, good. Thunderstorms woke me at 5:30 this morning. Sounded like a war. Yeah, it was booming at the Ark today. We didn't have any dogs there that were afraid of them. Yesterday it was incredible. It was very impressive, especially for this time of year. The lightning and the thunderstorms and the rain was going not completely horizontal, but
Oh, we had snow yesterday that was going completely horizontal.
yeah, we need the water because the way it's going. Spring will be here the 1st of March instead of the end of March. Except for the days it was down in single digits a couple of weeks ago, we haven't had any cold weather. Bob, you need to take a screenshot. Wait a minute. Of you and your shoulder snuggle there. That could be your 2023. Oh, maybe Grasshopper will do it for me. He likes to do clips. get her butt in there, so it'll be like one of Pam's buffaloes. She finally gave up on me kissing her on the ears. She finally gave up. I wore her down. She doesn't pull away anymore.
Hi, Steve C.
Sacramento's flooding. My brother and sister-in-law, when we would get just like a half an inch of snow while they were here, they're like, "Oh wow," from California. Been shrimping, big shrimping.
You didn't get any of the tornado weather, did you?
I've got some limbs down. I'm glad you said that. I need to go out, but it's getting dark now. I've got around by the garage, by that end of the driveway. There's some limbs down. I noticed, but it was dark when I got home yesterday. And when I took the garbage out just before I signed on and walked the dogs, I noticed there were a couple of limbs down. One of them looked real good, like I could trim it up and put it in Gomez habitat. It still looked like a tree limb. Getting my teenager home. Mission of fear. Yeah, I bet. I don't like to drive in really bad weather, and I don't think anybody does. I don't know if we were under it or not then, Dragon Lair. We're close to you. What, like 3 hours? 4 hours maybe? Not that far.
I saw in the news that there was a swath of tornadoes going across the country there.
If I'm honest, the only time I look at the weather is every day before I leave the ark to see what the temperature and stuff's going to be so I can adjust the thermostat accordingly. Some days I have to put it on air, like on 74. Some days, like today, I left it on heat 71 because it's going to get cold tonight. But we had the air on all day on 71. Just crazy weather. We got to keep those puppies warm, though. Yeah, they kenneled her sisters too this evening, and I'm like, no, I'm here in the morning doing kennels, so they can stay out. It's their last night with us, right? Need to be in. Yeah, in the wintertime. Yep. 90 miles southeast. Well, it's not 4 hours then. I was thinking it was further than that. Yeah, but I'm right down on the Georgia, almost Alabama, but Georgia, Tennessee line. I can be in Alabama in 30 minutes. No problem. What does this cup say?
I could be in Colorado in 45 minutes.
Yeah. What does that say? Never mind. Adventure awaits. Established 1987. I have no idea where that. Oh, Ozark Trail outdoor equipment. It's looking right at me, and I was saying, where's that at? One of my nieces got me some metal cups last year for Christmas because I broke like 3 of my cups, just like I broke my Keller's Aquatics and Exotics mug. Fell asleep and dropped it off the chair and broke the handle off. About 3.5. Oh, so it is 3 or 4 hours. You're not going to go to the. Oh, okay. So you're just an hour and a half from Atlanta. We're going to the Repticon this weekend, Saturday, in Atlanta. Cole, my nephew, He's not been to a Repticon. He went to that Show Me Snakes thing. They're smaller than Repticon, but he really liked that. But he invited me to this like 3 months ago, so we're going. Major rain here for a few days, and today, 50 mile an hour. Oh yeah. Pam, how long has it been since you've flown a kite?
Oh God, ages and ages.
That's what we used to do all the time. You could get them at all the little five and dimes or the little. Well, they didn't have mini market things back then, but like the little local stores, and they weren't much, 99 cents maybe. Put it together and go out. That take hours and hours and sit there and watch that kite up in the air. I bet you that wouldn't entertain a kid long today. It was fun though. It was relaxing. It'd be my luck. I would get a Ben Franklin. I want to go, but my nephew can't come to take me. I'll probably have to work anyway. Oh, I didn't hear that. Cardiac arrest. How's he doing? I did not hear that. But I don't really follow sports anymore. Every now and then baseball. Oh, I don't need to buy anything either. I wasn't planning on getting anything. I'm going to stock up on feeders. You know, I can't find any wingless fruit flies anywhere. Can't find them anywhere. I may have to buy them online, but I had to get pinhead crickets for my frogs, and they're eating them, but they need something other than that.
What are you doing, little shit? Get over here.
Oh, sneaky Daniel. That sounds like fun. Yeah, and I bet you can take advantage of that time to bond and talk. That's smart. Yeah, no computer screen or anything. Awesome. Hey, Jenny Lynn. I didn't see you in here. Oh, there she says, "Hey, Bob and Pam, moving fish around and listening." Ah, moving fish. So that must mean she's trying to empty a tank for another snake. Is that what's going on, Bruiser? I can't think of any snake that I'd like to have right now that is like on my gotta have list. Can't think of anything. I told you one of my hissing roaches died. I remember I said that on a stream. Female, I think. And I couldn't tell if I was getting a pair or not anymore when I was at Petco the other night. And I think I got two huge males. So, and they're twice as big as the first ones I got. So I've got the original one and then two huge ones in there. And they hiss. They blow up. You see them blow up and then exhale it. Or I don't know if they're exhaling it, but the air comes out and they go back down. For sure, Bob. The tanks are good. Yep, icebreakers. That's awesome, Daniel. I wanted to go and see if the guy who sells snake hooks and heat tapes and thermostats to make wine coolers into incubators. Do you remember his name? I'll look for him. Probably go live if we can get a signal. When Cole goes with me somewhere, I make him be the camera person. He does a lot better job than I do. Snake hooks and heat tapes, wine coolers into incubators. Now, when you say a wine cooler, I don't know what that means. It's not like a styrofoam cooler, is it? No, not with heat
Wine
tape.
cooler is a kind of a drink, I think.
Yeah, but you're not using that to make an incubator.
No.
Wine coolers. Tell us more. I've been trying to see too, since they were talking about mites, and that a lot of like a mini fridge. Oh, okay. And he capitalized it. Mike knows he has to spell it out for us, Pam. I got my stuffed ripper snake hook from him last year. 1/3 the price of them online. Well, I'll look out for that because the hook that I've got is like a little ball python hook. It's not. When I was tapping him or her with it to do some hook training, which I've been negligent about since I fed him, I just got out of the habit of. I didn't want to bother him for a couple of days, but I started thinking that hook. I was surprised it didn't break when I was lifting him with it to move him around. Reef of the Sea forever. Collect them in a box. My Corey's just laid some eggs. Awesome. What kind of Corey's are they? Reef the Sea. Well, I'll look for somebody like that. Hey, Mick. Aquarium glasser and Shakes breeders over here. Some rare and nice pistos. Oh, the other.
Jack, get over here.
So now you can't import those things though, can you? There, or can you? Oh, well, I'm sure. Yeah, they have the AEDs and all that stuff there. I'm sure they do for emergencies. Mick is one of the names that I like to hear Dan try to remember week to week how he pronounced it the week before. It's usually Mickey M or something like that. I move snakes with golf clubs. Oh, okay. BJ said that. I don't play golf though, BJ. I think a golf club would be a lot more. This is just a little $7 or $9 one I got somewhere, probably at a replica. It didn't break though when I mainly just pulled it straight up to get the snake's body untangled and get it out of all that substrate. But it's strong. It was holding on to something. I don't know what. Super strong snake. I don't think I'll try to handle it alone. Oh, I was talking about mites. I've been trying to look at it since it's staying out to see if I could see any black specks, around its eyes, or doesn't put its booty patootie up in the air that I've seen yet. She's content to just sit with me like this, Pam, as long as I'll hold her.
Yeah, she looks content.
Well, it gets old, especially for Yazi and Princess.
I'll bet.
They're in their beds. I finally had to put 4 beds under the table here. Here comes Princess. She heard her name. She'll get up here anyway, though. She don't care. Princess, come here. Come on, get up here. Here she goes. Look at that girl. This is my pot first. That's right. That's just coffee. She's got to check to see what's up here. Because I don't have a direct link to the PayPal, you can donate to Mike by buying him a coffee. I thought we got Mike's direct link. No, that's right. We never could get it. I can PayPal him stuff, but I don't have the email. Oh, look at Princess, how pretty she is. She's looking at the light fixture. I was going to put on the thumbnail a picture of the two little Dachshunds we've got because I'm starting to think about splitting them up before posting them to a doc because I want the little boy, Gibby. He's only 10 pounds and he's really turned out to be a nice dog. He's the one that ran away last week. I mean, we caught him, but he was just really scared. But they're not bonded at all. I mean, they like each other and they get along, but they just mingle with the other dogs. They don't stick together like Worm and her sisters do. In my head, I say M, but it's, oh crap, jumps. Hey, Cora works correctly. Mike. I've asked him before and said a couple of things, and he said that's okay. Yeah, that's good enough, or that's good, or whatever. I thought it was Mick, but I don't know. I haven't even finished my new Blackwater 20 long for the quarries. 20 longs make great Blackwaters because you can get enough light down in them to still see good. I made the mistake of doing a 55 Blackwater once and was not happy with it. Malware brain. Well, I bet that'll fry your brain. Jerome. That's another one. Is it Jerome or Jerome or Jerome E or Jerome E? I said that twice, didn't I? Because I hear both. It's spelled Mike M. Okay. So it's Mike, not Mick. Fish Dreams.
Fish Dreams, hello.
She's been posting some cool pictures lately on Facebook of things during the holidays. I know you follow each other too, Pam.
Yeah.
There's Holly. Went to see Avatar. So good. I tell you what, if I do go see a movie anytime soon, it'll be that. I haven't been since before COVID. I need to go to a movie. Spell his name correctly. Yeah, there is a guy driving and delivering fish from Czech Republic. Oh, okay. He goes to breeders there, then take the trip to pick up orders. Okay. I don't know what kind of distance or time that is. But there's a guy that I guess he still comes around. He has a big van and he goes to the places in Atlanta and gets the fish wholesale, and he gets unusual things. The further he drives, the cheaper the fish get, because they can only last so long. And I've actually had occasion to be at a couple of my local fish stores when he was there and look inside and see all the different things he had. They're in styrofoam, but of course he opens stuff so people can see them. I may have bought some fish from him. I can't remember. Penny, are you uncomfortable? Sit still. Now. It's almost a palindrome. It's almost, oh yeah, it is almost a pound drop. Like Bob. Yeah. Bobby Lynn's a white trash name, according to Ted. Pam, are you going tonight? I think I.
Um, I think I will. I don't really have anything special going on, but I'll probably go just to have fun.
That's the question, Dragon Lair. There's a certain mystique to it, that's for sure. Good girl. Good girl. She laid down. She's a purebred good girl. There's a thing on Instagram where people say, "What kind of dog is it?" Say, "A purebred good boy." I don't know. I have to go to the store to get my food from the grocery store. Got some stuff stocked up. I'm gonna make some chicken soup tonight, or I'll have to throw the carcass of that hen away. I got it Friday, so this is day 4 or 5. 5. I'll have to heat it up real good, and then put it in a big pot and boil it with some seasonings, and then drain it some or boil it down. Put in some vegetables. Most of the meat will fall off of it. What doesn't, I can get off real easy after that. See you, Daniel. It's a short thing we do here. Nicholas is Nick. We do that here. Mikhail is Nick, but it sounds almost like Mickey. Okay. I usually don't say the E. It's good weather for soup now that it's cooling back down. Now that it's cooling back down. I haven't seen Rob 93, so I guess that means he's not going. And Dan's given away. I already looked. Or
Oh, I didn't see what is it. What's he giving away?
he's given away Dan's T-shirt.
Ooh, nice.
I think it's the Guppy one that I already bought. I think it's the Guppy one. It might be a different one. I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind winning that. Set him back a pretty penny in my size, you know it. Alright. Here she comes. Sleepy. The limited edition yellow one. No, that's not what I have. I'll probably make. Oh, what is that? I'll probably make O or faux. Star. Oh, little star. Cam, do you have any guests tonight?
No, I don't have anything special lined up for tonight at all. That's why I was trying to decide if I even should go or not, but I guess I'll go.
You could always throw something together. Favorite Italian. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds real good. Making a different one every month, so we want to collect it. Hmm. Um, I think some of them, or maybe the one tonight is just members only. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Too tired tonight. Pam and I mod there, so we need the income, right, Pam?
Yep, yep.
It's one thing about him is he pays really good. Maybe Mikhail sometime. Michael. Okay. Does Star ever sit up in your lap?
Yeah, she was just up in my lap a second ago. Then she wanted down to go terrorize the cat some more.
And she screamed. Is that when she fell off?
No, she didn't fall off. I just set her down. No, she was like bothering the cat, and I think the cat took a swipe at her.
Poor Mario. I got 2 batches of discus eggs. Oh, it jumped on me. Cooking today. Maybe we get another one. Those fish already spawned. Those new discus, which wouldn't surprise me with George at all. I got to get with you about those avatars, George. That is awesome. Well, Pam,
What?
I think Milo has to go, and when Milo has to go, sorry if I don't pay attention. That's him. He's the little fat black one that's old. He's down here grunting and groaning. He's about
Yeah,
to bark.
yeah.
George has a wet thumb. That he does. They spawned live on my channel last night. I missed that. I'll go back and watch it. I'll go back and watch that. Wow, that's awesome. Those angelfish were spawning the Philippine blues, the zebras. They were spawning on their wave maker a couple of weeks ago, but those eggs were gone the next day. Forgot about that. To mention it, I have all kinds of soup this time of year. Awesome. So Pam, would you like to close us out with something profound?
I don't have any profound thoughts tonight.
Damn it.
But I hope everybody's doing good for the first of the year so far. And everybody, we're going to have a great year this year. This is going to be the good one.
Hey, Craig.
And everybody have a wonderful night. And I'll probably see you tonight. I think I'm probably going to go tonight, just to visit and have fun with everybody.
Oh, you don't have to go forever. I mean, even if you just do a shorter one, an hour.
Yeah, I could do a shorter one.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the link, Sammy. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, Pam, and I hope you're drying off. And thanks everybody for hanging out with us. And thanks for posting links, guys. And I will see you at Dan's, and hopefully.
Yep.
I'm gonna get that T-shirt. So.
Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Say good night, Princess.
Good night, Princess.